Okay, so we have another week, another community crunch, and this week we have community crunch 357 introducing the Rhyniognatha and more. I'm probably butchering that name, but at least I tried. I think it was actually pretty good. So this thing looks like a new flyer that we're getting very soon, I think. Obviously, we really wanted to see if there was any more updates on the payment for Ark Survival Ascended, or any more news about it, but there is no more news for Ark Survival Ascended in this crunch. But I thought I would still cover it, as I think it would be good to actually start covering the crunches and Ark news on my channel, because we don't often get PvP player perspective. So if you guys want to see this, if you guys want to see my coverage on crunches and general news in the Ark community, let me know by leaving a like and comment on this video. Welcome to another edition of the Community Crunch. Spring is still in full swing and bugs are back in town, literally. We are thrilled to reveal the Rhynio... We're going to call it the Rhynio. Use it, plot and plan, as we are eager to see what you will do with this brand new monstrous bug. Speaking of new creatures, don't forget to submit your ideas, as there's a competition on that ends on the 21st. So if you want to submit a creature submission, that's still on until the 21st. This is the Rhynio. These are overgrown earwigs. That sounds disgusting. These overgrown earwigs are just what you need to level up your tribe's aerial defenses. And here's a tip. If you can crush up the right Arthropleura, you'll get an enzyme that makes Rhynio glue as tech disruptive as Dinopithecus dung. I think it's saying it makes some sort of glue that's tech disruptive. So that's interesting. This bug can glue itself to creatures or cargo and carry things around your base. Okay, so it attaches to things. Sounds like. So it's going to be good for hauling stuff around our bases, which is interesting. So it might be a handy thing to move stuff around. Maybe it can actually pick up... This is a primitive tech mech. Maybe it can pick stuff up and move it around the base. That's pretty crazy if that's the case. That said, Rhynio isn't for the squeamish. Their males have a pheromone that invites egg-laying females to use them as hosts. Harvest that pheromone, and you can mark any creature for the female to lay her eggs on. The host then incubates a new generation of larvae that can reap its best traits in the process. So you place your larva inside another creature, and then it must steal some of its stats or something as it hops out? That's crazy. So you sacrifice... They've got a parasaur here, and the babies have popped out of it like aliens. That's crazy. Okay, this thing sounds unreal. So there's some interesting mechanics coming with this, that's for sure. And you can see the size there. They're pretty big, actually. They didn't look as big last week. I swear every new creature I come across makes me more sure they've all had their genes tampered with. I know I'm right about this. Take this mother bug called the Rhynio. Big enough to headline a horror flick. That's crazy. Oh, it's going to be released for Scorched Earth, the next creature, that's right. So there's Community Crunch. The creature submissions are getting released for Scorched Earth. And I think that'll come with Ark Survival Ascended. We'll get the new creature on Scorched Earth. So over on the forums, there's some creature submissions. Oh yeah, this is Captain Fat Dog's. I liked the look of this. So Captain Fat Dog's got the giant moa bird, which looks pretty cool, like a massive emu. So I reckon that will sound pretty cool. More things to play with at least. At least at this point we've got to make sure we get our money's worth, that's for sure. We have an Easter Evo event. It is still active until the 24th of April, and during this event all wild creatures will be replaced with the colours from the event list. And we've got event race. PvP players, we also have a Conquest Season 5. Their Conquest servers are being reintroduced for a new season by Snail Games. That sounds really bad when Snail Games is included there, but I actually hear these servers are actually policed pretty well, and that Snail Games got wiped off the last season. To kick things off, the current Classic PvP season will end and the servers will be wiped shortly before the new Conquest begins on April 25th. Classic PvP servers will wipe on April 25th, 5 PM Pacific time. They've got a whole host of other changes. It looks like there's all tech and everything like that. So it's Conquest, which means tech and stuff will be included, which kind of sucks, in my opinion. And then we have Switch news. Extinction is now out on Switch. So if you're on the Switch, you've got something new to play with there. So overall, a few new things happening in the Community Crunch, but unfortunately no updates to the Acer payment plan and still a lot of outrage in the community. I'm still sitting on the fence. If we get our money's worth, I think it's worth, but I don't know if we're going to get our money's worth at this stage. So we really need to see some footage of Ark Survival Ascended in Unreal Engine 5, in my opinion, to ensure that we're getting our money's worth and that what they're doing is more than just an upgrade, in my opinion. So don't worry, I haven't forgotten about how bad Wildcard and Snail Games are and how dirty this movie is. It's still in the back of my head, and I'm still doing some research behind the scenes, looking into some other avenues and pulling some other strings. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.